What's up, guys? Welcome back to RT2CC Comic Club. It's 10 o'clock a.m. and the stock started off really bad with the new China retaliating with the whole tariffs thing, and I was about to sell everything and overreact. But then the market started coming back. So pre-market, the Dow was down 524 points, and now it's only down 198 points as the last time I looked. So it's been recovering already, and so I'm glad I didn't really sell anything. The only thing I am considering selling right now is my Boeing call, because they're the ones that's going to get hit the worst if China does implement these tariffs, because they're going to do another 25% on top of a lot of the ones they already have. And Boeing gets a lot of their revenue from China, and so that would just be horrible for them. And I have an alert on my phone. If Boeing goes down to $314 a share, I'm going to sell it. So I do like that feature of the TD Ameritrade app. It probably was on Scottrade too, I just never used the app. But anyways, I set an alert. If it alerts me, I'm gonna sell it, but otherwise I'm holding just to see what's going on. And then, yeah, so we'll see what happens when the market closes, and I'll talk to you guys then. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So it is obviously nighttime now, but lots to talk about today. I'm pretty sure I filmed this morning. I thought I filmed something. But yeah, so the markets were down huge this morning, down over 500 points. They somehow closed up 230 points for the Dow, which is just insane. So I'll post the screenshots of how the market ended up, but it was just crazy today. The news headlines in the morning were about the tariffs. China announced tariffs on a bunch of stuff, 106 US products. You probably heard about them by now, but like soybeans was one of the biggest ones. Automobiles too, aircraft, which really directly affects Boeing. And then China said that its tariffs would only be in response to anything that the US does. So they were planning on putting another 25% in additional tariffs on a lot of the stuff already, which would basically result in 50% on US-built vehicles, electric cars, SUVs, and other things. And currently they showed a statistic for the auto trade with China. Right now, the cars that are built here and sold there, we do about $9.87 billion worth of stuff that we sell there, and they do only $1.45 billion. So it's kind of really lopsided, which means their tariff would hurt us a lot more than our tariff would hurt them. I forget what that figures in the last year or not, but I think it is. But that would also, in my opinion, it would suck for the consumers for China, because they had to pay higher prices as well. And Tesla sold 14,883 vehicles in China last year. And then before the break, this Kinko, whatever it's called, they do Kinkos or something. They do a random fact. And it said since 1985, when the S&P lost 2% or more on the first day of a month, it gains an average of 3.5% by the end of the month, and it trades positively 76% of the time. So I thought that was an interesting fact. I'm trying not to jinx it though, knock on wood. But yeah, let's just keep going. Okay, so Zhu Yao, sorry, I can't pronounce his name. But China's vice finance minister said about the tariffs, he said China will take equal action to the U.S., basically saying, obviously, whatever we do, they're going to do back at us. And they're willing to take the pain and buy soy from other places, even if it's more expensive, if that's what it takes. And that's kind of crazy that they'll go through that much length just to kind of prove us wrong. But yeah, that's the situation. And then they also posted some stats. Boeing gets 13% of its revenue from China. Micron gets 51%, which is crazy. Intel 24%, Nvidia 20%, Apple 12%, Microsoft 10%, Caterpillar 5%, McDonald's 14%, Nike 11%. So that's crazy. Another guy on the TV said that we produce 4 billion bushels of soybeans, and China imports 1 billion of those. So that's a large chunk, and I just thought that was interesting. One of the guys in the halftime report said that we're so far from a recession and a bear market right now. He thinks the next 10% move will be to the upside, so he's really bullish still on the stocks. Let me go over here. One of those articles, I'll post a link in the description talking about how the stocks rebounded today, because it was like a 700-point swing. Basically, Larry Kudlow, Wilbur Ross, some other people from the White House were kind of downplaying the tariffs talk and trying to ease investor concerns, which I think sent the stocks going up again. Larry Kudlow said he wouldn't be surprised, or that there's already back-channel talks going on, he said, and that these tariffs are part of the process of negotiation. Wilbur Ross, the Commerce Secretary, said he wouldn't be surprised if the U.S. and China ended up negotiating a resolution for the trade dispute. But this part was really funny in the article. It said if one or both of them managed to steal President Donald Trump's smartphone to stop him from tweeting and possibly smashing it with a hammer, it would probably be even better for stocks. So I thought that was kind of funny because I've always been thinking that, and it's the first time I've seen someone actually write that in an article. So I thought that was really funny. Okay, so tomorrow, my hand's getting kind of tired, so we're gonna end it here, but tomorrow I'm gonna talk about the stocks that I'm still planning on holding on to after I have to take money out for taxes. And I'm gonna talk about a very valuable lesson that I'm learning about this taxes this year. So I'm gonna talk about that. And yeah, so a lot of important stuff I got to mention tomorrow. Hopefully I remember. If not, please comment in the comment section below to remind me, because there's a lot going on right now and I forget very easily. So I will try to make a note to talk about it. But if I do forget, please let me know. So Tesla, before I go, Tesla did have a really good swing today. So people are still feeling better about their production numbers starting to go back up now. So that is really good. And I wish I could have gotten another call, but I still didn't. So, but we'll see what happens with that. Tesla, I think, is still a great price below $300. I think is a bargain. So we'll see what happens. So if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends and ask questions. And thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.